Hey, what's going on, everyone? Soul here, and welcome to my run of the Abyss, Miss Memoria Part 7. This is the final node on the main stratum floor from the newest portion of Abyss. And this stage is Diet Lufenia. If you need any kind of reminder of that, first time you take a look at the count steams here, it's the enemy in the final wave, the first thing you see takes 50% reduced brave damage. So right out the gate, you're doing 50% less damage. So that's basically Lufenia in a nutshell. So if you can clear this stage is Diet Lufenia. You're going to be looking good heading in the next era. So we are running a team of Lenna, Vivi, and Gabranth. I did want to try and do this without a burst character because Vivi himself kind of feels like a mini little nuke. And so I wanted to use like a normal team without burst. It's kind of like a little handicap. See if I can pull this off. I think it'll work though. Gabranth has his very potent debuffs, and then Lenna will be our healer. Bring in Odin. Let's do this. Okay, so through extensive testing, I feel pretty confident talking about Vivi and what his LD does and what it offers. Because I had a lot of people, when I was streaming the first portion of the Abyss, I had a lot of people asking me what I thought about Vivi and really, whether he was worth drawing for. And I absolutely think Vivi is worth all the hype. I mean, he's nuts. So let's talk a little bit about him. So earlier in my Discord today, me and some other people were talking specifically about Vivi and what we thought about him and how far we think he can go. And I really feel like he's going to be able to go without any problems until probably like mid-Lufenia. Because his longevity, I think, is one of his biggest strengths. Now, when I say longevity, I'm not just talking about his LD. Because his LD, for all intents and purposes, his LD actually isn't, longevity-wise, that great. Because he only has 3 uses of it. And it only offers 5 follow-ups per use. So he's getting 15 follow-ups total. Now, granted, those follow-ups are just nasty damage. Ignores defense. I mean, it's just dropping bombs here. But yeah, only 15 turns, especially in longer stages like this one. He can definitely, if you're not being careful, he can absolutely flame out. No pun intended there. And just run out. Just flat out run out. So I do think in that sense, you need to be careful with him. But with that said, Vivi's base kit is so strong in terms of longevity that it's really not that big of a problem. As funny as that is to say. There were, when I was streaming the first portion of the Abyss, there were some chaos stages where I legitimately didn't use Vivi's skill 1 at all. Because there was no point. Because his LD, his S2, his EX, and then his HP plus double cast fire are so strong that I just legitimately never had an opportunity to use the skill 1. It gets, Vivi's just kind of, at this point in Global, is kind of unheard of in terms of just pure, just melting damage. Very, very clear the devs had, Lufenia in mind for him. But yeah, so he really just has skill uses for days, and if you choose to run double cursed arts on Vivi, you're going to have even more fire uses. So even more ability uses on top of everything else. I mean, it can get pretty stupid pretty quick. Okay, let's go ahead and let's quickening B. My Vivi is running 3 108 buff attack speed 2-star artifacts. So he's getting 60% extra attack and then 30% extra speed from just the artifacts alone. Now the speed sucks because you don't want Vivi taking so many turns that he's outpacing the healing. Because if his LD keeps firing it off, his follow-ups, he's going to keep sapping health from the party. And it's just going to be a big problem. Plus, you know, higher turn rates means that his EX is going to be charging a little bit slower because he's not going to be getting smacked. And, yeah, it's just more of a pain in the ass than anything. Okay, yeah, they're both targeting Lenna. Let's just Brave. And then, yeah, we'll Guilt. Now, who does Vivi pair well with? Because, you know, Vivi is this strong. You know, some people are probably wondering if he even needs any help at all. So Vivi himself makes himself he's basically his own little personal army. Vivi is extraordinarily strong in that sense because he gives himself massive attack generic buffs, and then he also gives himself a massive generic max brave buff as well. Okay, nice. No one got broken. Good. So he really likes characters with auras. So that's exactly what Gabranth and Lenna offer. They are both aura characters, helping his stats, you know, his high stats, even more, and helping him do what he is built to do even better, which is just meld HP bars. Just go absolutely insane. Okay, good. We took B out for reduced Trinity Hurricane. And then, of course, he wants healers. Now, I feel like there's been a lot of hand-wringing in the community over the fact that Vivi has the HP drain parts of his kit. I really don't think it's as bad as some people are making it sound. Now, granted, I get it. 30% when he first uses the LD, that's a lot. I will give you that. I am not arguing that. But the follow-ups are, I think, what, 15% from the whole party, which are very easily dealt with, assuming that, you know, you're playing somewhat safe and you're either using some sort of healer or regens or whatever. I really like using regen characters. The regen characters, so like Lenna, for example. Lenna is perfect with Vivi. She counteracts that HP drain so well, you know, and it's this nice steady tick regen. Really can't complain. It's beautiful stuff. But, yeah, I don't think it's nearly as bad as some people are making it sound. Okay, so focusing on this wave for a second. The Behemoth is pretty annoying because he will give himself a nice fat aura or amount of brave, and he also gives himself 3 frame buffs as well. And then when he uses it again, he gives himself even more frame buffs, which clog up his debuff slots, which is basically a long way of saying that Gabranth's potent Outlaws brand is not going to be able to take effect, which really does suck. Okay, let's go Phoenix. Okay, here we go. So B is now getting ready to do an AoE HP attack on the party. And A is just ready to just clap. Okay, so let's just, for right now, let's just use Circle of Judgment. I really need to refresh my Windrake arrow. Alright, get that buff back up. Okay. So, Gabranth 65 reduces party's AP damage taken for 3 turns. It's 40%. So, it's a lot. It's a very, very nice amount. Definitely going to help here. Oh, Lenna's going to get broken too. Okay. So we're good. We can breathe easy. Now A is going to target himself again. And when he does, he is going to give himself an absolute massive amount of Brave. And that's what I'm saving Vivi's next LD use for, is waiting for that moment. Okay, so let A attack Vivi there. I'm breaking him. Good. So pretty much right now I'm just using focus to keep the turn manipulation going here. Making sure these guys don't get any turns like in a row, because they will do that. They'll bunch up. We do have quickening available. So I definitely want to target B here, because B has the Outlaw's Brand debuff, which allows the rebreak here, but most importantly is going to allow the extra damage to B, or A. Yeah, I have to slide up. Alright, 99,000 Brave. You know, just normal stuff, whatever. No biggie. Alright, let's Circle of Judgment A, get all those debuffs on B, and then Lenna is just going to Brave attack here, because I do not want her getting broken under any circumstance. Ooh, nice miss. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it, because I'm sitting here thinking, I think I've covered everything with Vivi that I wanted to cover. Just, you know, run battery characters really does help his skills low hit counts, because he has that extra battery, you know, to cover the difference. So that certainly helps. Healers, obviously, healers are obvious. Aura characters are a big help. But yeah, if you guys have any other questions, yeah, feel free to ask down below in the comments. I'm sure that somebody will be able to help you out. Or if you're in Discord, feel free to join my server. Like I said, we were having a very, very in-depth conversation about this earlier today. So, yeah, people are definitely talking about Vivi. People are very, very interested and trying to figure out how to use them best. Ooh, I think Double Fire will get us out of this wave. Oh, didn't even need the follow-up. I think what's going to happen is the follow-up is going to activate the moment this wave starts. Perfect. Oh, that was beautiful. Oh, I loved that. That was fun. Okay. So yeah, so turn one, these guys target themselves, so you have a second to breathe before they immediately start trying to stomp your face in. Which is oddly generous of these count steams, because for anyone that has been playing the game for a long time, y'all know. Y'all know what these things are capable of. God. You know what? I'm just going to try and blitz these guys down right now. Oh, Lenna, don't be doing that, girl. Yes, remember, these guys do have that 50% brave damage aura in effect right from the get-go. So I'm really trying to just burst them down the best I can and summon. Taking advantage of the fact that they are targeting themselves, which is a big help. Now I'm actually thinking, I do still have an LD turn. I'm thinking about using his LD right now, though, because we're in summon. Yeah, you know what, let's do that, because that'll give me his EX next turn. Okay, that was a very, very productive summon, I'd say. Okay, now, so when they do that moving energetically thing, they actually get shoved back in the turn order quite a bit, which helps a lot, because they're still targeting themselves, they're still trying to activate their self-buff aura thing. So through delay and such, like with Gabranth here, I'm able to actually keep pushing them back and manipulating it so that they don't get a chance to act here for quite a while. So we do have quickening, yeah, let's go ahead and fire that off. Oof, Gabranth's damage has nosedived from the auras, the defensive auras and the enemies. Okay, no, they are bunched up. I gotta focus. I gotta slide Vivi up. Okay, now they're still so early in their kind of AI that they should behave and not do anything too drastic here. Although missing Lenna there was bad, because now instead of a double break, I'm just breaking one of them. So hopefully A doesn't do any, like, Brave HP. Oh, oh boy. That was exactly what I didn't want to happen. Oh my god, now B is doing his all. Oh boy, okay. He'll Vivi up, get him on his feet. Okay, so it looks like the 44,000 would take, or so slightly above would take B out. I think the splash, if I target A with quickening, will take B out. I'm gonna go for it. Gotta risk it for the biscuit, everybody. Oh, getting the double there. Sweating a little bit. Woo, hey, we pulled it out, though. We're good. We're good. All right, but yeah, see, so that was kind of what I was talking about, guys, where in the summon I elected to use his LD even though I had a turn left. Probably would have been best had I just, let things ride, have that LD activate one more time, and then refresh it anew. But I tried to take advantage of all the extra damage, brave space in the summon, and I mean, it worked out, but whew, that was a little nerve-wracking. But anyways, guys, so thank you for watching. Hope you guys found this informative and enjoyable to watch. Yeah, I really appreciate you guys watching. Have fun with Vivi, and I'll see you guys in Lufenia in a few days. So everyone, please take care of yourselves. Thanks for watching, and stay safe. Talk to you guys again soon.